Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Leah, and I'm coming on today for some card readings. And I'm so excited because I haven't done this for such a long time, but I absolutely love doing it. So if you're here with me, just let me know if you would like a card, and I will pull one for you. First, I just wanted to start though with a little bit about the energy of the day. As you all know, I am a quantum numerologist, which is the art of transcribing the universal energies into a language that us people can understand, basically. So the world is made up from frequency, it's made up from energy, and it's made up from the quantum. And obviously, all of us physical things that we can see and feel. And numerology takes the frequencies and the energies that are around us, and because everything that we can measure in numbers. So we have, for example, density, speed, light intensity, color, everything. Everything you can take and you can measure wavelengths, or you can measure a frequency and transcribe that into numbers. And that is what numerology is. We can transcribe us, our energy, our frequency, and what we're here to do. So today we're in a universal day number of 2, which means the 2 is all about one and one coming together. So today is a beautiful day to catch up with those that you love. It's a beautiful day to I always like to also see it as crossing the bridge between the seen and the unseen. So taking who you are, and maybe seeing if you can bridge over into the spirit world. Not saying that you will be, become a medium straight away and talking to dead people, but there is a bridge between the seen and the unseen. And if you would like to have a little bit more information about that, please let me know. Or also sign up to my 3-month course that's beginning in 10 days. I'm so excited. We've still got spaces available. It's called Introduction to the Quantum. So that's where you get your introduction into the unseen. Sorry, I'm just going to have a drink. So when we have these frequencies, there's always a high perception and a low perception. The high perception of the universal day of 2 is coming together, building that bridge, really connection, love, creating together, co-creation. The low side of the 2 is feeling codependent, feeling like another person completes you, feeling like you need somebody else in your life to be whole, which these kind of relationships really fill us up at the beginning. They give us a lot of euphoria, but after a while it really wears off because we cannot feed energy off each other. We have to be able to create the energy from within us. Okay, and then today also is the King of Diamonds Day. And the King is, as we know, he represents the masculine, the power, the ruler, the taking charge, making decisions. And the diamonds is all to do with wealth. So wealth on the material plane is obviously the things that we have. We have money, cars, houses, all of those things. But wealth on the unseen plane is value, self-value, self-love. So today is all about mastering our wealth. That can be, looking at our bank accounts, seeing what we can do, making a budget, taking action on how can we create more of that. Or we can also reflect, over the since the beginning of the year, have I created more wealth from within me? Do I feel more valued? All of those things. So we're currently in a retrograde free time period. Retrograde means when the planets are in retrograde. When they're direct, it means that they're going directly towards the sun, I think, and retrograde, it looks like they're going backwards, but they're not actually. It's just an illusion. So at the moment, there is no retrogrades for the next 3 months. So this is really a time where we need to power forward. So this is a great day really to look at wealth and wealth creation. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for us. I'll actually do 3 cards for us. A 3-card pull of, so what do we need to know for the upcoming time? And I will be doing cards every 2 weeks, and I'm really excited about it because I love connecting with you guys, and I love doing cards. I do cards every day. Okay, so past, 1 card for the past, 1 card for the present, and 1 past card for the possible future. So past is the protecting treasure card. You can see how the lady is lying on top of the treasure underneath an umbrella. So she is also protected, but she's also protecting the treasure. The card was the other way around, so I'm just going to look at the description in here. Yes, you are always protected and divinely directed. So a past influence was, do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it yet? This is a time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether you're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience and some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance of your relationship is due to a conscious choice you've made. If so, make sure you aren't being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you've found some kind of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be true to your dream and remember that the angels will bring the right people your way to further your path of highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. Don't give away the farm for a smile. So this kind of really links in with the King of Diamonds card energy that we're feeling today about self-worth and the way we value ourselves, the way we value our relationships that we have. So really assess the relationships that are around you and if there is a win-win-win. So when are you getting something? Are you growing from this relationship? Is the other person growing in this relationship? And is the overall community that you're in also benefiting from this relationship? So now present is the mountain, and this card shows a mountain with a man and his mouth is open. So you could theoretically go right through the middle of the mountain. He's shined on by the moon. And I'll just read, that was leaning upright. So the message of the card is, you have the capacity to float around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. And a lovely way to do that is asking yourself every morning, how do I want to feel? What do I want to create? Really feel into that feeling. You can direct that feeling into your heart and then ask, what is the next step? And that's the next step you need to take to get to that point, to get closer to your goal. Sometimes, and I know this, we get really overwhelmed by everything. Everything can just get really overwhelmed. I've got so much to do and I don't have enough time and I don't know what to do, and I'm just like, oh, I just get crazy. One step at a time. And really important in these times is meditation, going within and really calling in those emotions or those feelings of your end result. How is it going to feel like when I have completed it? Why do I want to feel this way? And ask yourself over and over and over again, and you'll get there. Okay, and possible future destination is details, details. And you can see that there is a lot of books, a lot of things going on, a lot of little things. So all the little details that make a whole. And this was the other way around again. And there's also, I don't know if you can see it, but it says there clarity. So yes, the more clarity we have through knowing what we want, we will get closer to what we want. So details, details. I'll just read this for you. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest detail. Pay attention. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. Reverse the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So letting go of attachment and just really just knowing what you want and trusting that you'll get there, and letting go of attachment to everything else. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I've got my my program, I touched up on this earlier already. So my new course is starting in 10 days. I'm so excited. This is I'm really, really excited, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's called The Introduction to Quantum, and it's, in a nutshell, how you can start creating the life of your dreams, letting go, taking action, and moving on and beyond to where you want to go. So, and just showing you that it's easy. It doesn't have to be hard. We have to be integral. First of all, we have to know what we want, and then we have to show integrity to that every day. And I know that sounds a bit scary. Integrity and discipline are kind of words that I always shied away from. When you get into creating or co-creating your desire and what you really want, it's not difficult at all. It flows and it just happens automatically, and it's so beautiful. And I can't wait to share this with all of you, because life is amazing, and we don't need to live in this 9-to-5 hustle and bustle and wait for the weekend and just live for the weekend. And we can live life every second and love it. Okay. Pretty sure I've got the link to my course in the description here. If you have any questions, please get in touch. I'm always available, and I love you very much. Bye.